So my friend had mentioned how she had this really close friend of hers
Okay.
who was doing some online meetups that happened to be for money. So she told me she had a friend who was as wild as her who invited her to go to this party. Her friend didn't really know that she was really into.
Let's be hold on. Let's be specific. When you say online meetups, was it just like regular online dating apps, or was it like something a little specific though?
No, she was on sugardaddy.com.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
yes, so she ended up finding out her friend was making income that way.
Okay.
So that's how she was making money. So her friend had invited her into that world.
How?
Well, she invited her unknowingly. So she told me that one day her friend invited her to go hang out with one of her friends at a house to just have a pregame, have some drinks, enjoy herself. So she told me that she was going to her house to pregame. She ended up meeting up her other friends and socializing with them. Got intoxicated. She told me things got a little fun.
So wait, let's be more specific. When you say
Yeah.
she went for a pregame, right?
Yeah.
Your friend and her other friend, they went to somebody else
To her
house.
friend's house because they were supposed to go somewhere else that night.
Okay, so let me clear that up because you told me this story off camera a little bit, right? Basically, they went to this guy who had money. Let's just put it that way. He was wealthy. That's the guy that your friend's friend met on that dating sugardaddy.com website, pretty much, right?
Yes, so she knew her friend was the spouse of that millionaire. So my friend was telling me when
A
she
client.
Huh?
She was a client.
Yeah, the guy was a client.
Yeah, the guy was a client.
Yes, but she became friends with the wife.
Okay.
So when my friend told me that she had gone over to her friend's house with her, she didn't mention to her that this was a client's home. So she told me that she went out there to party. She was having a great time, enjoying herself. And then things came to light. She ended up saying that they're actually at a client's house and she's actually there to do some service.
Okay. So what happened? So they got into the house. It was your friend,
My friend.
her friend,
Yeah,
and the client's wife
the client's wife, yes.
in the house.
In the house, yes.
So your friends already been knowing those people, the client's wife
yes.
and the client himself, who's
Yes.
a millionaire guy, the wealthy guy. So when they got into the house, it was them three.
Just them three, yes.
So
correct.
what happened?
So they were drinking.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing.
Give us details.
They were doing substances. You know, they said they were
Okay.
trying things that, of course, I don't really know. They're just things that was not alcohol or marijuana.
Okay.
And they said they were having fun. My friend was just telling me she had a good time until a male had came in.
Wait, let me cut you off a little bit.
Yeah.
When you said they were having fun, was there any sex involved during that time?
Yes. So she said my friend was exploring with her friend. They were having fun. They were intoxicated, so they had a threesome. So of course alcohol was involved, so they were getting a little freaky. So she said, you know, it turned to a pregame to just having a threesome, having a sexual night, exploring each other. That she said she ended up doing that for maybe the first half of the night, and then the spouse of the friend ended up coming to the home. So my friend told me that she didn't know anybody was going to be joining them on their fun.
So now it was your friend, her friend, the wife, client, and the client himself. So 3 girls and 1 guy.
And one guy, yes. So she was telling me once upon arrival, he was very flirtatious, very given, it's his home. So he was offering anything and everything. She told me once he got in there, he came in with a business suit and then got comfortable, changed. And then she said when he came in there, he offered them drinks and offered them a platter of, if you ever seen Scarface,
Yeah.
just if you ever seen what he had on a platter before, she said she mentioned it was just a little mountain of some white substance literally on a silver platter.
Wow.
So she said to me that's, she'd never been in she never experienced something like that. So as she's talking to me about this, she's very new to this type of lifestyle. She's never been involved with any type of escort business or even anybody that can show you things you can only see in the movies.
Wow.
So, she said, she was enjoying the moment, experiencing, just
So they were having a foursome.
what? Not yet. No, she said, she was, it led to a foursome, but they were doing other activities. It ended up leading to a foursome. As once the husband came in, she told me that, she was still having fun with the girls, and then her friend ended up saying that the man that came in ended up being her client, introduced her to the client, and the client wanted to do sexual acts on all the girls, and the girls were all willing to have fun.
And he did it.
And he did it. So it turned from the girls playing with each other. They were playing with nipple clamps, strap-ons, vibrators, whatever you can imagine, having fun. The man would watch them, and then eventually the women, they all got together. My friend was just saying, eventually, it turned from a show, and it turned into that show, those acts now were done to the man, to the client.
Oh, so 3 of them start fucking the client.
Yeah.
And the client was fucking them back too.
Yes.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Was it recorded?
I don't know. And she, at least if it was recorded, she didn't tell me, and it was done without her knowledge at least.
Do you know if that was the first time her doing that with them, or she been doing that with
my
them?
Friend or her?
Your friend's friend.
My friend's friend. So my friend's friend, apparently after that day, everything came to light. She told me her friend just put everything on the table because she wanted to offer her clients as well. And she said she opened up about that this is something that she does on a regular because it was her income.
Do you know how much she was getting paid?
No. My friend said that she hid this lifestyle very well. She hid it very well. She always told me she had questions on how she was able to afford things because she never worked. Never worked. She assumed, and I was telling her too, I'm assuming the same thing, that, it could probably be a boyfriend, maybe parents' money.
So your friend's friend had, because your friend wasn't willing to those type of lifestyle.
No.
But your friend's friends actually been doing that for a while now.
Been doing it a while.
For a while. And I assume that she had multiple clients doing that.
Yeah, she ended up, after that day, her friend opened up about everything.
Wow.
Opened up about everything, and my friend told me that she just didn't know she had this whole secret lifestyle, but she had multiple clients.
Wow.
Multiple clients. But she told me, she said, don't think that being a sugar baby involves having sex with your clients. A lot of the times you just have to just sit there and look pretty. She said sometimes she would show up at the client's house, he'd be working at his desk, and all she had to do was sit naked with her legs wide open while he would work. That was fine. He didn't have to touch her or anything, just as long as she was there naked, legs open, and he was able to see that. So she said to me, there's all different types of clients. There's clients where you actually have to have sex with them. Mm-hmm. And there's just some you just literally just have to sit there and look pretty. And some of them need dates, so they would pay for them to go on a date. So, she brought my friend into this lifestyle, and, of course, my friend would vent to me about all this stuff.
Did your friend continue with that?
No, my friend said, that to her it was kind of like a wake-up call to that she was just in the wrong place.
And she never even tried it? Not even once. No, she never tried at least
to have clients. To have clients like that I know of. No, I don't know what she did after that, to be honest, because during that time of my life, I had certain friendships. So after that, this was years ago. That friend, I don't know what she's been doing since then.